Hey, good evening. Ah, I know you're looking at my pants, huh? It's sponsored by Hefty. Well, my wife coaches me to what to say on stage, so thank you. Yes, my name is Felson, and this month we are celebrating Women's Month, and so this first song I'd like to dedicate this to all the lovely ladies, and just like what my my mom said, find 100 ways. Compliment what she does. Send her roses just because. If it's fire when she loves, let them pay. You dedicate her favorite song and hold her closer all night long. Love her today, find 100 ways. Don't forget there could be an old lover and a memory. If you need her so much more, why don't you say, cause maybe she has it in her mind that she's just wasting her time. Ask her to stay, you gotta find 100 ways. Being cool won't help you keep your warm. You just blow your only chance. You take the time to open up your heart. That's a secret of romance. Sacrifice if you can. You gotta find her some moonlight to wear. If that's one more star she wants, go all the way. 'Cause in your arms tonight, shoot that she owes you the sweetest to dance. If she wants to pay, you gotta find 100 ways. Cause in your arms tonight, she'll reflect that she owes you the sweetest of days. If she wants to pay, you gotta find 100 ways. You better believe, love her today. You gotta find 100 ways. Oh, I'm telling you, love her today. You gotta find 100 ways. Actually, that song are for our gentlemen tonight. I recently got married. Woo! Today is our 6th month, actually our anniversary. Yeah, exactly the day that she said yes to me. Can you raise your? Well, I wasn't able to bring you all to invite you because in our wedding, we only had like 30 people. Because I asked her, do you want a big wedding or a nice place? So she's kind of wise. Thank you, Mommy Kathy. Oh, she. Well, anyway, I'd like to share with you our wedding song. Is that okay? And it's very, very spiritual for me, for the both of us. And it's called Love Always Finds a Way. We said it all 1,000 times before, been to the wall and always found somewhere to turn. There was always more to learn. We've reached the end and almost closed the door, and someone within can remember who. All I know is that we found the strength to make it through. Love always finds a way when the clouds have no silver lining. She comes through shining. Love always sees the light through the darkest night. In a small way, love always finds a way. Holding you near after the storm has passed, it becomes clear when all our tears have finally dried, that no matter how we fools may try to turn the tide, love always finds a way when the clouds have no silver lining. She comes through shining. Love always sees the light through the darkest night. In a small way, love always finds a way. And in those moments when the magic seems to fade, we must remember that that's the time to keep on believing, and I'll be fair. If we both trust in what we really feel, the two of us can hold tomorrow in our hands. All it takes is just the faith to truly understand. Love always finds a way when the clouds have no silver lining. She comes through shining. Love always sees the light through the darkest night. In a small way, love always finds a way. I hope that song ministers to your heart. Minister to your heart. It's almost 6 years that I am here in the States, and from Israel to here, the upper room brought me to primarily minister through songs. And for 6 years now, I'm singing 2 to 3 times, sometimes 5 times a day in retirement homes, and I love singing there. I think I have some. They have precedence, you know. I sing at 70 retirement homes, and the Lord has been faithful of leading me to places. As you all know, I'm singing secular songs, but through it, it's like active kindness and telling them how the love of the Lord to them. Not necessarily gospel songs that I'm singing. If you like the sound of what you're hearing right now, I do have some albums there outside later. Spirit Filled is a full gospel album with 3 original songs that me and my sister wrote. And I do have Timeless Crooners, the songs that I sing in retirement homes, like Fly Me to the Moon and stuff like those. It's only $20. Well, moving forward, I'd like to share with you this next song. It's called Up Where We Belong.
Who knows what tomorrow brings? In a world few hearts survive. All I know is the way I feel. When it's real, I keep it alive. The road is long. There were mountains in our way, but we climb a step every day. Lord, lift us up where we belong, where the eagles cry on a mountain high. Lord, lift us up where we belong, far from the world below, where the clear wind blows. Some hang on to used to be, live their lives looking behind. All we have is here and now, all our life out there to find. The road is long. There were mountains in our way, but we climb a step every day. Lord, lift us up where we belong, where the eagles cry on a mountain high. Oh, Lord, lift us up where we belong, far from the world we know, where the clear wind blows. Time goes by, no time to cry. Life's you and I, alive. Oh, belong where the eagles cry Lord, lift us up where we belong, where the eagles cry on the mountain high. Lord, lift us up where we belong, far from the world below, where the clear wind blows.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming. I know tonight we're gonna have fun. By the way, the name of my handsome pianist here, Mr. Art.
You can tell we're a worship band because we're used to like a transition. We can kind of sneak up on stage while someone's praying, while communion's being passed out. So if we look a little frantic, that's why. All right, this is a song called When Mercy Falls Like Rain. I'm running to your love. It's always there for me. And when I let you down, you still welcome me. I can feel your love again. I can know your grace again. When mercy falls like a rain, oh, I know you're in this place, oh. You make all things new. You heal my weary heart. Jesus, my supply. In you I find my strength. I can feel your love again. I can know your grace again. When mercy falls like a rain, oh, I know you're in this place, oh. Reignite my soul. I want to know glory of your face. I want your embrace. Reignite my soul. I want to know glory of your face. I want your embrace. I can feel love again. I can know your grace again. When mercy falls like rain, I know you're in this place, oh. Yes, I can feel your love again. I can know your grace again. When mercy falls like a rain, oh, I know you're in this place, oh. Reignite my soul. I want to know glory of your face. I want your embrace. Reignite my soul. I want to know glory of your face. I want your embrace. Oh, I want to see you. Thanks so much. My name is Andrew Desarn. I am the worship leader here at Calvary Chapel. So, welcome to my home. I would say if you're not here on Sunday, I don't expect you to know who I am. So I don't expect you to know my music. But then again, even if you are here every Sunday, I don't play my music at church. So that being said, I did put this out, a little 4-song EP called When Mercy Falls Like Rain. That was the title track. This is a CD. I actually made one of these. If you're over the age of 30, it's called a cassette tape. If you're younger than 30, this is a paperweight. See, Ron, I got jokes too. So because I expect you guys to know some of these songs, I thought I would throw one in that hopefully, if you attend a church on Sunday, you might know.
I was buried beneath my shame. Who could carry that kind of weight? It was my truth till I met you. I was breathing but not alive. All my failures I tried to hide. It was my turn till I met you. You called my name and I ran out of that grave. When I met you, oh, today you called my name and I ran out of the darkness into your glorious day. You called my name and I ran out of that grave. I need rescue, my sin is heavy. Chains break at the weight of your glory. I needed shelter, I was an orphan. Now you call me a citizen of heaven. Now it's broken, you were my healing. You're around this year that I breathe. I'm the future. Praise God, all glory to Him. He's the one all these songs are written for. We got two more for you. Both of them will be from the EP, so I hope you enjoy.
No matter what I've done, no matter where I've been, your grace remains for me. Oh, your love has set me free. Oh, it's mercy like the morning light. Every sin removed from sight. It is finished, it is done. A new day has begun. So now I stand in new life and lay down my pride to worship at your feet. Oh, I sing before the King. Oh, it's mercy like the morning light. Every sin removed from sight. It is finished, it is done. A new day has begun. So now I stand in new light and lay down my pride to worship at your feet. Oh, I sing before the King. Gold is gone, you made me new. For my days I'll walk with you. Oh, so now I stand in new light and lay down my pride to worship at your feet. Oh, I sing before the King. Oh, so now I stand in new light and I lay down my pride to worship at your feet. Oh, I sing before the King. Oh,
Thank you so much, and thank you so much to the Upper Room for having me, letting me do this. Tony Medeiros, our sound engineer for the night, is a very patient man. So everyone, thank him on the way out. Also, thank you to my friends of mine who have come to play with me tonight. This is Chad Cardenas on guitar. I've known him for a long time. He is a music director over at Saddleback Church. Exceptional musician, even better guy. He's a good friend. Daniel McCook on keys. He produced the album as well. Look up St. Mesa. He's an exceptionally talented artist himself. His younger brother, Sammy McCook on bass. Our in-house everything. He plays almost all instruments, but he's actually our youth director as well, youth ministry director. And Jared, our in-house drummer. He's here on Sundays, killing it. I think, with the exception of Danny, who, like I said, produced the EP, none of these guys have played these songs before. So, kudos for learning very short notice and doing an exceptional job. So, just one more. Thank you so much for coming tonight. And Felson was awesome. Thank you so much for being here, Felson, for blessing us all. My first time hearing him, and we look forward to laughing together with Ron.
I remember what you done to promises, promises. I was singing who you are, and you're loving me, you're loving me. Every nation and every tongue, I know the majesty of your name. Every knee will bow and tongue confess. Jesus is Lord, we declare it now. Worship the Savior King, Lord over everything. Moving now our hearts as we trust in your love. We trust in your love. I remember what you said in the light, when I'm walking through the darkness and in the storm, faithfulness is always seeing me through. You always say, every knee will bow and tongue confess. Jesus is Lord, we declare now. We worship the Savior King, Lord over everything. Moving now our hearts as we trust in you. As long as I live, my heart will sing of your power and all you've done. For you are good, and I am loved by the love that conquered death. You conquered death. Every knee will bow, tongue confess that Jesus is Lord. We declare now. Worship the Savior King. Lord, everything, moving our hearts as we trust in you. We trust in you. We trust in you. We trust in your love.
Oh, you guys are great. You guys are great. How about a round of applause for all the other music that was up here? My word. My word. That was fantastic. Oh, my word. Y'all look good. Happy Saturday. Well, you know, Saturday night church is the best church. Because then you're like, I did it. I don't know if this counts for tomorrow, though. So you better go tomorrow. So I'll get in trouble. Oh, my word. So good to be in a Calvary Chapel again. Spent a lot of years in Calvary Chapel. I went to one up in the San Fernando Valley for 10 years. We only had 30 people. So an average Sunday morning was like 12 people. Yeah, real funny for you. One time I was the only guy that showed up. And my pastor did a whole normal sermon. Okay. And then at the end he did an altar call. I'm like, what, do you really think that I'm, and he said, with every head bowed and every eye closed. I go, one head, two eyes, do the math. So it's good to be in. And if you've been to the mega churches, man, those are crazy because they have a big singles group. They have a real big, they're big in the singles group. And there's always that one guy in the singles group never hooking up, never getting married because he's too busy looking for Bible Barbie. Yeah, real funny, ladies, but you're too busy looking for missionary Ken. If he's a real missionary, he doesn't drive a Corvette and a sports camper. If he's a real missionary, he's got a 1967 Dodge Dart with 287,000 miles on it. He's got to pull over every 4 blocks to add water to the radiator, but at least it has a fish on the back and a bumper sticker that reads, God provides. I love that. Isn't it beautiful to have worship bands up here like that? They're great. Give them another round of applause. And Felson was great. But when I go to church, so I love worship music, but my favorite is the old hymns. The old hymns, they have so much depth, don't they? You know, amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found, was blind, but now I see. And I compare that to some of the modern worship. Our God reigns. 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 Second verse. Our God reigns. Sounds like a bunch of 8th grade cheerleaders wrote it. Our God reigns. Our God's cool. Your God's not. Our God's big. Your God's small. Our God reigns. Thank you, both of you. So just let me, first of all, you Orange County people, anybody, I live in LA County. LA County people in here? Look, no. By the way, LA people would totally come down here to do things, but you ask Orange County, where's it at? LA? Oh, I'm not going. It's too dangerous. Besides, they close the gates to Orange County at 9. It is crazy. Just drive down the 5. Just drive down the 5. Just from my place, you're driving down the 5, graffiti, boxes of people on the side of the road. You just literally hit county line and music starts playing. Angels are singing, the road opens up. People are just throwing money out the window. Welcome to Orange County. This is true. My wife and I... This is true. My wife and I, we like to go to the county fairs. I love the county fairs. So we do LA County Fair, and you do Orange County Fair, and they're very different. This is a true story. Eating at the LA County Fair, and a little piece of my food falls off onto the picnic table, and I'm gonna grab it, and I'm like, oh, I'll get hepatitis. Something will happen. I'm not gonna touch it. Orange County Fair, everything is so clean. It looks like a movie set. And I dropped something, and I went to pick it up. I thought, oh, no, a guy from Orange County bumps me. He goes, no, this is Orange County. You don't get 5 seconds, you get 30 seconds here. So it's a true story. Let me tell you about myself. I'm the baby of 8 children. Yeah, right? That's like a regular Catholic family or a really small Mormon family. And God blessed me with great parents because 2 of the kids in my family were adopted. Isn't that awesome? Yeah. My parents never told us which 2. That'll mess you up. I was talking that over with my brother, Lee Fong, and... he thought it was Abdul. I thought it was the twins. No one knows! So, it's true. I just got back from Kenya, Africa. And have you ever heard of a guy named Mully? Mully, Charles Mully. There's a movie out called Mully Movie. And years ago, it's a Christian film. It spent 2 nights in the theaters. And I went on the first one, and I went, this is amazing. I have to meet this guy. I have to meet him.
And I just went and spent 7 days with him in Kenya. If you don't know about him, by the way, there's no funny in this. If you don't know about it, he was at 5 years old. He was out in the bush. Watch the movie, Mully movie. He was out in the bush, and he wakes up in the morning, and his family completely abandoned him. He was on his own at 5. So he got by and ended up being a street kid in one of the largest slums in the world in Nairobi. He ended up becoming very, very wealthy. He had a wife and 6 kids, and then God got him, and he was already a believer, but God really got into him, and he goes, okay, I'm done. I'll never work for money again. And he has now taken over 25,000 kids out of the second largest slum in the world in Nairobi, and they call him mommy and daddy to them, and they have the best number 1 school in all of Kenya. And it is the gospel in action. Anyway, he's coming here, and we're doing a benefit for him at the Laugh Factory in Hollywood. So Hollywood's going to get a dose of Mully. And if you want to come up and meet him, come on up. It's going to be the 19th of April, okay? The 19th of April. He's a great man to meet. Oh, my word. Now I'm excited. I'm exhausted now. I'm done. No. So going over to Kenya. First of all, COVID ruined some things. And the number one thing COVID ruined was customer service. It should now just be called customer. I called the airlines. This is true. I called the airlines. The lady was so mad at me. So, your name. I'm like, wow, lady, it's Ron Pearson. She goes, Dearson, D as in dog. I'm like, no, Pearson, P as in ptomaine and pneumonia. Psycho. They all start with the letter P. Stay with me, Sparky. Stay with that. That was an easy one, you little freak. Good Lord. All right, so I've been married for 25 years now. Not in a row. 3 wives at the time. Do the math. Know your city, people. No, actually, 2 months ago, we had our 25th wedding anniversary to my beautiful wife, and man, let me tell you, yeah, pretty cool, huh? It's funny, you know, when you're married, you're dating, like, all relationships, married and dating, are about gift giving. You give a physical gift or an emotional gift. You can't give all of one and not the other. It's got to be a little of both, right? And so when I was dating, so much easier to give the physical gift because I could get her something great. I could just bang, look at that, bang! Or I could pick up something off the counter, hand it to her, and she's like, oh, it's peanut butter, he loves me. Once you're married, that game is over. It's over. It's 4 presents a year you cannot forget. Only top shelf stuff. Oh, Felson, you just got married. Pay attention, you little freak. It's 4 presents a year. Birthday, anniversary, Christmas, Valentine's. First year of the marriage, so easy, Felson. Bang, look at that, great gift. Bang, look at that, bang. 8 years in, I ran out of ideas. I tried, and she was so mad. She's like, just give me cash. So this year, I want to get her something really good. Like, what do I get her? I don't know what to get her. So I asked her best friend, what do I get her? And her best friend changed how I thought. Her best friend said, get her something she would not get for herself. And I'm like, oh, yeah. Get her something she would not get for herself. So I got her a job, and she doesn't want to work. I can't slow down for you anymore, okay? These people are partiers. They're movers. I'm not going to leave you back, so I'm going to go like this when the punchline comes, okay? When you see that move right there, cackle like a banshee, my friend. That's the move. Come to Papa. Give me some sky. Yes, come to Daddy. Yes. He has no daughters. If you had daughters, you would have known the backhand, and you would have started with that. So, oh my word. I'm having fun. You know what's funny? Like, where are you, Felson? Oh, are you in here? Are you in the room? There you are. So, you've been married for 6 months now, right? You remember it really well, right? So do I. I remember I was 25 years ago, and I remember it really, really well. I've never asked my wife or another woman, like, what goes through your mind in the first 30 minutes of marriage? Like, what is it that's going through, like,
I've got him now. He will never get away.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know what you're thinking. But I do know what a guy thinks, because it went through my mind, and it lasted, it can last, from my surveys, it's in the first 30 minutes of marriage. It can last from a tenth of a second to 5 minutes. And every guy I've asked said yes. And I remember,
Did I do the right thing? Did I just do the right thing?
and I remember speaking back to myself in my own mind. I kid you not. I went, oh, I got a good deal. I got a good deal. And I lived 15 years of my marriage of, I've got a good deal. And then 10 years ago, God opened my eyes. God opened my eyes, and God told me,
You did not get a good deal. You did not get a good deal. You got a perfect deal. I could not have given you a better woman.
you have no idea. If you knew my story, you would go, you got a unicorn. I got a unicorn, and I'm mad at myself for wasting 15 years of I've got a good deal when it should have been, I'm married! She's not getting away from me now. If she tries, I'm going to tackle her in the parking lot, take off her Jimmy Choo, and hide it. Because she will not leave with one Jimmy Choo. And I can't even imagine being single now. Like, I can't even imagine. And my buddy got married the same month I did. He got divorced a year ago. And this is true, he comes up, he goes, hey, Ron, I got to get back out there. I'm like, yes, you do. He goes, I got to get online. I go, you get online. So he got online, and he got matched with his ex-wife. And they both lied about their age. It's like, do you like pina coladas? It's a song about a guy. Oh, my word. So when I was, are you all having fun, by the way? Me too, me too. When I was a little boy, seven, wow. No, it's a lot to think about. My father passed away when I was 7. It's just like, wow. And you know what's funny? Most people, like our family kind of descended into chaos, and my brothers were drug dealers, pretty violent. Yeah, that's funny, isn't it? What kind of a church do you people have? Oh, testimonies are the funniest. So it was somewhat violent and crazy. And then my stepfather came along, and most people are like, yeah, that's my stepfather. But I flipped it. I'm like, God gave me 2 great dads. I didn't just get one. I got 2 great dads. And so the day I got married, he came up to me and said, hey, Ron, can I give you some advice? I said, yes, sir. He says, Ron, marriage is like chess. And I'm like, what? He says, marriage is like chess. I go, great. So I'm trying to beat her. He goes, no, you're on the same team. She's the queen and you're the king. And I'm like, well, that makes sense. Because she's allowed to go anywhere on the board she wants, and I can only go 1 square at a time. I can't go to that square. Okay, I'm backing home. Stay away from that night. I'm calling the bishop. Funny. How long you been married?
I was married 45 years.
45 years.
I'm not married to her.
Okay. Well, we won't say anything. How long you been married? Sir, there's no one behind you? He's afraid to answer. She's right here.
She's my 3rd wife. I've lost 2 to cancer.
Oh, my goodness. Well, this is just getting more fun all night long. You started it. Your dad died at 7.
We've been together 6 years.
Good for you. All right. Round of applause for that. By the way, 6 years in California, that's a golden anniversary. How long y'all been together there? 60. Years or days? Years. All right. Okay. I want to ask you. What is your name, my friend? Gus. Hey, Gus. How are you? Okay. My question is, have you figured her out yet? Still trying. I know, buddy. We can't figure you ladies out. We can't figure you ladies out because what you say and what you mean are two entirely different things. Me trying to figure my wife out is like a sixth grader walking into a 12th grade calculus class staring at the chalkboard like, I may not be a smart man, but I do know what love is, Jenny. Like, it's impossible. My wife, what she says and what she means. My wife, true story, she comes into the room once and goes, honey, I'm going on a diet. Let's get ice cream. Like, hey, have you ever heard this one? I love you. Get away from me. What? What? And you ladies read into us. You read into us like we're a novel. Every little deep thing. I want to know every part. We're not a novel. We're Dr. Seuss. At best. At best. Oh, it's insane. It's insane. She wants to know every little thing. How many of you ladies think you look in too deep? You're not even admitting it. Guys, how many people think the ladies look in too deep? Yes. Thank you. Okay, so here's just a little example of how deep you ladies look. My wife had her friend over from next door, and I'm in the room, but they're sitting and talking like this close for half an hour. Who's got that much to say? They just keep going. It's like, am I in dog years? What the heck? No, I'm good. What? How is there that much to say? And our friend leaves, and my wife looks at me, she goes, she's mad at me. I go, no, she's not. I was here. Yes, she is. I can tell. Well, how could you tell? I could just tell. Like, what are you talking about? What did she say? She didn't say anything. I could tell. So she waited 24 hours, never got a call, finally broke down, called her friend and said, what have I done? Are you mad at me? She goes, what are you talking about? She goes, we talked for a half hour and you just gave me nothing. I looked at your face, you gave me nothing. She goes, I am so glad you said that. I just got Botox and not even my husband has recognized it. My wife's pretty perceptive. It's pretty perceptive. Look, he's afraid to laugh at that joke. That's the secret to 60 years, Felson. Just play blank screen. Inside, laugh it up, but out here, that's the worst, Felson. The worst is not trying to decipher what they're saying. The worst, by a long shot, is when they ask you a question. The worst of all, honey, do you notice anything different? Oh, no. I just go into slow motion, but inside I'm Terminator. Is it her shoes, her hair? Did she get her nails done? I know what you're getting at. Did she get a new purse, new pants? What's going on? You can't fool me. Guy, Felson, just start with, besides the fact that you've lost weight. And then after that, you can say anything you want. Just throw stuff up against the wall. You might be right. Oh, my word. My wife's name is Tanya Turner. She's from Tyler, Texas, and her brother's Todd Turner. So it's Tanya and Todd Turner from Tyler, Texas. And that's East Texas, so her accent is thick. Thick. For her, high is a 3-syllable word. Ha! She has a word, y'all. Y'all means everyone in the South, means everyone, y'all. What y'all doing, right? What's everyone doing? Y'all. But she has another word, which is all y'all, which apparently is everyone plus everyone else. You can't have more than everyone. My brother-in-law, he's real hick. He lives up by the Oklahoma border. He has a word, yanked. Have you ever heard the word yanked? We would say you haven't, but he'll say yank. Right? You haven't yanked. I don't know where it came from, but that's what they say, right? But he'll still make it a double negative. You ain't not done that. Like, I have no idea. He pulled off a triple negative. You ain't not never done that. He pulled off a quadruple negative. You ain't not never not done that. I think he should be a prosecuting attorney. Could you imagine somebody being tried for murder? He's got him on the stand. You ain't not never not pulled the trigger. You got a 50% chance he's going to confess right there. And my wife is Southern, so she loves to cook. But why is it when my wife goes on a diet, the whole house has to go on a diet? No one else in my family can eat because she's not buying food and she is not cooking food. 2 weeks into my wife's diet, I'm so weak and emaciated, I can't even speak. I just blink to the children. Save yourselves. 3 weeks into my wife's diet, kids in Africa start sponsoring me. My wife went on a tofu diet. You know what tofu is? Straight from the pit of hell, that's what tofu is. Tofu is a white jello. It has no flavor or taste or smell that you cook in a pan next to another food and it sucks the life out of the other food. That is demonic. Tofu is one of China's biggest exports. You know why? They don't want that stuff either. Tofu is a Chinese word. It means spam. There's only one country in the world that doesn't like tofu, and that's England. Too much flavor. They have bad food and bad teeth. Hello, I'm English. So, my wife puts ceiling fans in every room of our house because she's from Texas. Only in California only the bathroom. That's the only place we need the ceiling. But she puts. I'm not making this up. There's a fan above our bed and two next to the bed, sideways. I'm sleeping in a wind tunnel. I actually have to draft behind her like NASCAR. In the middle of the night, if I want to use the restroom, I got to check the weather channel, see when this low pressure system is going to blow out of it. And my wife, honey, our bedroom's a sanctuary. It's a sanctuary. So every 2 weeks, she maybe once a month. I guess about once a month. Oh, Felson, get ready, buddy. Once a month, she spends about 3 hours in, and I'm not sure if it's the third or fourth level of hell. You all read your Bibles, right? You have Hades and Paradise are 1 and 2, but there's 7 levels. Do the study. It's exhaustive, but do the study. She spends in between the third and fourth level about 3 hours a month in a place called Bed Bath & Beyond. Bed Bath & Beyond my ability to pay the bill. Honey, look what I got us. New throw pillows for the bed. Help me get them on top of the others. They call them throw pillows because there's 350 of them up there. When I want to go to bed at night, I got to throw those suckers off. I actually have a rotator cuff injury just trying to get to bed at night. But you know what I do? I build myself a little fort with her pillows to protect me from her wind machines. In the middle of the night, she taps on the door. Honey, can I come in? I'm like, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin, woman. All of y'all, you ain't never not gonna get in here, girl. I hope she's not here tonight. We'll see. We'll see. She's watching on YouTube. She's watching live. Oh no. It's gonna be a long night, my brother. It's gonna be, hey, have you, okay, 1 second. You know how you're born and you just have your family of origin, and that's the lane you're in, and everything seems totally normal, and then apparently certain things are not, and everyone else can see it, but you have no idea. Am I the only one? You know what I'm talking about? Okay, yes, so I was just recently diagnosed with ADHD. Thank you. Anybody else diagnosed in here? Where are we? Anybody? Really? Orange County has none? Yay, there you are. Oh, your seat's usually in the front on the side, because that's where we had to sit in school. I just go into movie theaters, go into the front side. Okay, I'm here, start the movie. So you're officially diagnosed? Awesome, good for you. So get to know us too, because we put the fun in dysfunctional. We are fun people, man. We are really fun people. And I asked the doctor what it stands for, and he told me it stands for attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. And I said, no, for me it stands for another dang heck of a day. That's what it's going to be. And my kid says, no, it stands for Adderall does help, Dad. And my wife's from Texas. She says, no, honey, my whole family says it stands for that boy needs a whooping is what that means. Do you get distracted easy? Me too. Like, oh man, we have the attention span of like a Kardashian with a new husband. Like, right? Do shiny things? Yes. Huh? Nice shiny. Yes, anything shiny. You know why that is? Because our brains are constantly looking for. Sorry, I wish my wife was here to organize my thoughts. I want to say Pitocin, but that's what you give to induce labor. Serotonin, thank you. Ooh, hello, doctor. Hello, doctor, biology major. Yeah, so nothing like a good serotonin drip. So that's what our brains are always looking for. So shiny stuff gets us. Like, put me in a room with a roll of tinfoil, a Denny's menu, and a Shakira video. I'm entertained for hours. Put me in a clean room with a book and a candle. Probably put a bullet in my head in about 20 minutes. Oh, my word. So, I asked the doctor, so what does it mean? Like, we get put in a box, he and I, right? We're in a box, like you guys are the ADHD guys. And I asked the doctor, what is it? What really is it, doctor? What really is it? And the doctor told me in depth. But I couldn't follow him. So I don't really know. But I found out we have a neurological disorder. Neurological meaning brain, and disorder means we can't organize for nothing. Everything's a mess. Like my trunk is a mess, my desk is a mess, my closet is a mess. I watch episodes of Extreme Hoarders and I'm like, I like your filing system. Piles, it makes sense. My poor wife has OCD. She has OCD she has to put up with. She has OCD. I have ADHD. My child has IBS. Together we're like half of the alphabet. I'd like to solve the puzzle, Pat. And Pat's like, there's no solving this puzzle. You're on your own. Then I'd like to buy a vowel and some Ritalin patches. How long y'all been married? Are you married?
We are 40 years tomorrow.
Come on, give him a round of applause for that. All right. You're also a unicorn. You got yourself a unicorn, because I call my wife the ADHD whisperer, because she can deal with all the chaos. Like, for those of you that don't realize it, like, let's just say, hey, can you go down to the store and get 3 things? No, not really. We try, right? Like, okay, just Just that simple thing. You might as well just have me try and solve a Rubik's Cube blindfolded underwater with no oxygen. My wife will say, honey, I need you to get me pasta, Cheez-Its, and chicken. Pasta, Cheez-Its, chicken, got it, let's go. Easy peasy. She goes, honey, you have to repeat it again. Pasta, Cheez-Its, chicken. Got it. Okay. Problem number one, getting to the store. Everything else is easy, right? Let's see. I'm leaving the house. I got my glasses, hearing aids, car keys. Let's go. In the car, driving, food truck. I'm in. Turns out it's not a food truck. It's a postal service truck. Why do they look like food trucks? They don't need to do that. They could deliver the mail in just a Prius. Now I'm confused, and I finally make it to the store, and I'm just trying to walk in, and then all of a sudden you step on the thing that makes the door open. There goes a half hour right there. How do they do that? I'm gonna put this in every room in my house. This is awesome. Oh, allow me, ma'am. Sir. And then I walk in, and then I realize, oh, I forgot my grocery bag. They're gonna charge me 10 cents. Does that make anybody else as angry as it does to me? It is wrong. 10 cents for a bag. They used to be free. They should still be free. Oh, 10 cents. When I was a child, a dime bag was a felony. Now it's a requirement. This world needs Jesus. Oh, my word. So you know what I do? I don't have a bag. So I go in the produce department and I take the produce bags. But I usually don't know where they rip, so I just walk with a giant trail of 26 behind me. Number one, pasta. Bam! Got it! Got the pasta. Number two. Got sidetracked with the door. Food truck. Pasta. Oh, I can't call her. She'll be so mad. She made me repeat it. Not again. How do you I can't call. Oh, Lord, help me. Help me. What is it, Lord? Lord Jesus, help me. Lord Jesus. Jesus! Thank you, Jesus. Jesus! Thank you. Okay, pasta, Cheez-Its, and oh, no. Oh, I racked my brain. It's in there somewhere, but I can't get the door into that room, right? You know what I'm saying, right? And sometimes you feel like a loser, and I don't, we're not losers. We're winners. Winner, winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Chicken! It's chicken! Pasta, Cheez-Its, chicken, got it. 9 items or less. Check me out, Gladys. And by the way, I'm always 9 items or less. Could you imagine if I had to get more than 9 items? It would be like a month. So Gladys checks me out. $12.54. Got it. I forgot my wallet. I'm so Gladys, I'll be back. I forgot. She goes, are you having a good day? I go, Gladys, I haven't lost my car keys. It's a good day. She said, do you want me to put this stuff on the Ron pile where the other 8 days of stuff is? That's a typical day, am I right? That is exactly it. That's what we deal with. The statistics of what we go through is a little crazy. 50% of us suffer from anxiety. That makes me nervous. 1.5 times more likely to be an addict. I love you. 10 times more likely to have an eating disorder. 25-year lower life expectancy. Isn't that crazy? That makes my wife really nervous and relieved at the same time. Then I thought about all this, and I was like, really, this is what I got to deal with? 25-year lower life expectancy. My wife has to deal with all that. My kids have to deal with it. Possible addiction, food issues, depression, anxiety. This is the hill I have to climb now. This is what I got. And then I realized, no, oh no, just like my dad dying, it's the best thing that's ever happened to you and me. It's our superpower, my friend. I kid you not, because I found out Leonardo da Vinci probably had ADHD. Albert Einstein probably had ADHD. Anybody that combs their hair with an egg beater probably had it. Thomas Edison, Alexander Graham Bell, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, Pablo Picasso. Picasso would draw a nose and two eyes over here. You know, he did the nose, one eye got distracted and just kept painting the other eye. But why all these great brains? How all these geniuses have ADHD? And I'm trying to figure it out, and I found out from the doctor that our brains work 4 times faster than the normal brain because we're going down 8 lanes at the same time. Life is fun. Woo! And so we're able to attach things that most people wouldn't even attach, and I think that's where a lot of the genius shows up. Isn't that amazing? You know it was somebody with ADHD that picked up a carrot one day and went, I'm going to make a cake. Why would you do that? You're insane, but it turned out great. Who'd have thunk? Wait till the same guy picks up cheese. It's a cheesecake. Tough crowd. I also found out you marry the opposite of you. I got that amazing unicorn. She got the short end of the stick, but that's okay. And number 3, I found out, if you have ADHD and you actually get interested in something, we have the ability to become hyper-focused. Hyper-focused. That's how I learned how to do this. Not that exciting yet. We're getting there. Everybody calm down. Blame it on my ADD and blame my ADD on my DAD because it's genetic. It's genetic means it's passed down. So when I was a kid, I got hyper-focused on juggling at the age of 10. It's allowed me to set a world record for juggling at the age of 15 on the Jerry Lewis Telethon. When I was 19 years old, I went to the World Championships and took 4th in the world. If you have ADHD or think you might have ADHD and you ever get the opportunity to become hyper-focused, do not pick juggling. Be a doctor, be a lawyer, be smart. Don't waste your time. You guys having fun? Good. Me too. Oh my goodness. How are we doing time-wise? We're doing good. We're supposed to be off stage in another few minutes, but I say we keep going. You want to keep going? Yeah. Me too. I have so much fun with my kids, but oh my word. Oh my word. For those of you without children in here, and we know who you are because you're smiling and happy. Turn around, look at the 60-year-old, 60 years of marriage. Look at him, look how ticked off he is. That's your future. Oh yeah, everyone's gonna come up. When are you gonna have children? They're such a blessing. My word, no! As soon as you have a child, drop straight to your parents' house, drop it off and run. No one told me when my daughter was 1 year and 4 months old that she would wake me up every morning, 4:30 a.m., banging me on the head. Daddy, Daddy. I'm like, what? She's like, shh, Mama's sleeping. My little 5-year-old thinks I'm God. I'm not God. Dad, why? Why? do we have money? Like we don't. We don't have money. Dad, why? Why can't we see the air? I'm like, oh, geez, kid. That's why I moved us to Los Angeles. You can see it everywhere. Look at that. Dad, why? Dad, does God have a wife? What kind of a question is that? You read your Bible? Do you read your Bible? You read your Bible? Does God have a wife? No, God does not have a wife. If God had a wife, he never would have been able to rest on the seventh day. Oh, you walk in a room, you think the best age for a kid is like 1 year and 5 months old, 1 year and 6 months old. You think that's the cutest. They're so cute at that age, unless they're your child. You walk in the room, if they're your child, you don't see cute and adorable. You see every way they're going to die in the next 30 minutes. Oh no, the counter's too sharp. They'll hit their head on the counter. Oh no, the bookshelf could fall over on them. Look out for this chair. They'll hit their head. So you take them outside. And then the kid, you think they might just wander out in the street and get hit by a car. So you bring them up on the grass and they walk up and slip and hit their head on a rock. Now my daughter's 14 and she won't stop talking. She won't stop talking, and now I'm just consumed with, why can't she hit her head on that table? I don't want her to get hit by a car, but if she did, would that be so wrong? Little peace and quiet. Oh, my word, they're insane. Wait till you have family game night. What a treat that is. I get the 5-year-old on my team. He sucks. I'm not going to win. He contributes nothing to my team. He contributes about as much as the French did in any world war. Nothing at all. He contributes about as much as a bar of soap at Burning Man. No one's going to use it. He contributes about as much as Rob Kardashian does the family fortune. Nothing at all. So, too hip for the room. All right. So we play Pictionary. You all know Pictionary? Oh, my word. My daughter and my wife are drawing like Rembrandt. It's beautiful. My son gets the pen. He's drawing like Stevie Wonder in an earthquake. The other team gets the easiest clues. Ball, stairs. My team, photosynthesis. The kid's 5. He's not going to get continental drift. They say it's the terrible twos. It's not. It's the terrible threes. Right? Because a 3-year-old can talk back. 2-year-olds talk back. You just can't understand them. Gaga. Okay. 3-year-olds talk back for the first time. They're so cocky that they can speak. They won't say anything normal. You just want them to say something normal, and they won't. You say to a normal kid, hey, you want to do that? And they're like, no, I don't want to. That's fine. All right. You say that same thing to a 3-year-old, hey, you want to do it? And they're like, I don't want to! Go to bed, Daddy! I don't want to! Like, who are you, Jim Morrison of the Doors? Sounds like, it's time to go to bed, it's true. I know it's time for me to retire. Daddy, please don't make me go. I want to find my pacifier. Trying to find my pacifier. God. That one's for the over 60 crowd. Wouldn't it be great if we as adults could walk around the house all day in a diaper and just go, I don't wanna! Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't you love to get that phone call at home? Ring, ring, hello.
Hi, Ron. This is Chase Visa Card calling. We've realized you have not made a credit card payment in over 4 months. We're wondering when you might be able to send in that $3,254.
I don't wanna! Wouldn't you love to let a big I don't want to rip there, sir? Huh? 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 He's too afraid to answer. How long you been married there, champ? 35 years. Wouldn't you love to let a big I don't want to rip, huh? Huh? Here's, look, I'm just a comedian. I'm nobody, but this is what I've learned. You have a beautiful wife there, and if let's just say your beautiful wife said to you, something, asked you to do something, and you turn to her and go, I don't wanna. kind of a jerk. But if your beautiful wife turns to you and asks you to do something and you turn to her, but pitch it up, smile, just throw your hands out and go, she'll probably go, aw, you don't have to. So tomorrow when your beautiful wife goes, honey, baby, after church on Sunday, let's go down to the mall in Irvine. And we're going to go around and I'm going to buy us matching sweater vests. Because they're on, yes, sweater vests and matching Lululemons because your big, powerful thighs. And then we'll go get pedicures together and we'll put Hello Kitty on your big toe to commemorate the Hello Kitty purse I had when we met. What are you going to tell her? I don't wanna! You have learned well, young Jedi. Oh my. You guys are fun. Oh man. Newly married. How long do you think it takes me to put my 5-year-old's pajamas on every night of my life? A half hour. A half hour, the little freak. You just fight him and fight him. He's like, I don't wanna! Runner, you're chasing him around the house, and after 15 minutes, you get so tired, you just trip him. And then you shove him on, but you got 2 legs down one, and you're like, I don't wanna! Every night, a half hour. And then I crawl in bed with my wife, try and take her pajamas off for a half hour. She's like, I don't wanna! Every night. So, life made a lot of sense to me. I grew up in Seattle. I went to the University of Washington. I majored in business. I got out of school. I go all the way around the world to meet great people like all y'all. And then I got married and had kids. I wouldn't trade them for anything, but I realized I wasn't prepared. No one taught me anything from the schooling system about life. So I don't care who you are or where you're from. We all have the same life. And it pretty much goes like this. You wake up to your world about age 16. Age 16, you say to yourself for the first time, I need to get a job one day. So I'm gonna have to work real hard at a skill to make money. But you know what? I wanna make a lot of money. So I'm gonna work and work and work for years to become an expert at a skill. And then one day, out of the blue, I get a relationship. Now I got to keep the job going because she needs a lot of money. But now not only do I have to be an expert at my job, all of a sudden I have to be an expert at relationships. This is hard. She wants me to be masculine yet sensitive. I don't know if I'm supposed to be Tom Cruise or Tom Cruise. Then we bought a house. Now I have to be a plumber. I have to be an electrician. I have to be a landscape artist. I have to be an expert at taxes. Now we have children. Now I'm a doctor, I'm a mentor, I'm a theologian, and all of a sudden I hear from my wife, honey, I don't get enough attention. There is no time! And that's how your life goes. How about that? You guys are fun. Careful with your lives. I just, a month ago, I had my identity stolen. Yeah. That poor guy's gonna be hating his life. He's never getting out of debt. Why would you steal a juggler's? What a fool! I am so happy. All right, I think it's time to start the show. Now we start. Let's see if we can have some fun. If you guys haven't seen juggling before, it looks something like this right here. Thank you, all of you. You're so kind. No. know what this is right here. Pretty darn good juggling, you little cheese weenies. Come on. Hey, does it make you nervous? You're not free. She's like, wow, I'm at a rave. Coachella. Quick impression, me trying to play with my older brothers and sisters as a child. Hey guys, could I play with you? Ow! True story. Quick impression, Taylor Swift, very flat. Shake it off, shake it off. Charlie Sheen. Yes. Charlie Sheen, juggling. Is that powder? New York taxi cab drivers at rush hour. Taxi cab drivers on I-5 at rush hour. Taxi cab drivers last week in LA. Can you all see this right here? Yeah, it's salmon going upstream during spawning season. Salmon is a fish. OCD juggling. That was for my wife. All right, let me do a few tricks here that helped get me ranked 4th in the world when I was young. I'm not young anymore, but let's see. There we go. There's one. There's two. There's no chance. Nobody noticed. Can I show you? Oh, by the way, what do you get when you cross a Jehovah's Witness and an atheist? Someone who rings your doorbell for no apparent reason. Can I explain it to the people next to you? Can I show you another trick? Yeah. See it. This. I'm going to start easier. Let me borrow your hat, my friend. Throw it up here. I can catch it. Thank you. Here we go. Let's see if we can make this work. Oh, my God. No way. Wait. There you go. I have a question. Do you have lice? You do now. I have 2 kids, you're gonna be scratching. It's not even the lice, it's just the egg sacs at this point. So it's rid. Hey, shut up! There's a chair on my face. Who wants gum? Cool. How you doing there, sir? Right there with the goatee. How you? Huh? You're doing fine. Good. My job is to make sure you're doing great. And you said you were doing fine. I was just wondering what I have to do to get you to clap. I just put a chair on my face. I put a chair on my face, and you're like, make me laugh, you little pansy. That's my mom. What a nice, loving church Calvary Chapel is. Put a chair on my face for you. Is there anything at all I could possibly do for you, sir? The ladder. Excuse me? What about the ladder?
On your face.
Is he a deacon? What the hey? How are you that rude? The ladder is here for my unicycle, the finale of my show. But no. Oh, yeah, turn the other cheek. I'll show you my other cheek. Okay, that was new.
I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me.
I'd like to thank Jay Leno for teaching me how to do that trick. He doesn't even balance it, he just sets it down. Oh, you guys are fun. Shall we do one more thing? Okay, I'm gonna need some brave volunteers. Do you have neck or back problems? Get on stage. Give him a big round of applause. Stairs around the end. Hey! Stairs are around the end. He doesn't follow directions.
Hey, my friend, I bet he's one of us too.
Drop the darn. Let's see, I need brave volunteer. Yeah, let's bring this woman right there. No, you! No, you! No! No! Oh, you have back problems? All right, get up there. Give her a big round of applause. Is that your mom? Yeah, she shouldn't lie in church. Back problems, my foot. Back problems. Let's see. Lost my glasses. Who else do we have here? Oh, I want to come out here. Look at this stud back here, man. Look at this guy right here. Yeah, look at you. You got neck or back problems? Come on up. Give him a big round of applause. Oh, this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. I'm having so much fun. All right, gentlemen, you stand over there. You come over here with me. Come right on over here. Let's find out. What's your name? Faith? Oh, that's a great name. Give Faith a big round of applause. What a blessing. Is your sister Joy? No. Grace! Come on! Yeah, that is awesome. And my brother Beelzebub. It's another name for the devil. You have any other siblings?
They're dogs.
They're dogs?
Wesley
Wesley
and Aloha.
and Aloha? That's cool. You go to school here?
Homeschool.
You're homeschool? Good for her. Give her a big round of applause for that. That's cool. That's good. That's good. Homecoming game, not as exciting. All right, girls, you're playing the Johnsons down the street. Those boys are pretty rough, so good luck. It was cool. What are your hopes and dreams?
Doctor.
Doctor? That's cool. That's cool. If you want to mess with your parents, then come home one day and go, I want to be a juggler. That'd mess with them good. Okay. Now this is real simple. Hold on to that. Wait, it's faith or hope? Faith. So, hold on to the ball. Faith, hold on to the mouth stick. All right. Faith, I need you to march right over here and just leap right on top of this puppy. You're going up. Put everything in one hand. Hold on to the seat with the other hand. Yeah, it's going to be fun for them. Count of 3. 1, 2, 3, go. No, it's a joke. Get down, get down. Stand over there, please. Great. All right. Gentlemen, come to Papa. Gentlemen, you stand back over there. Gentlemen, come on over here. Yeah. Okay.
You getting paid for this?
What's your name?
Steve,
Where you from, Steve?
Dove Canyon.
Dove Canyon. What, did you grow up in Dove Canyon?
No, from Torrance.
Torrance. Ooh. It's L.A. County.
LA County, yeah.
He's on the edge. He's edgy. What do you do, Steve, from Dove Canyon?
I own a manufacturing business.
Yeah, what do you make?
Interior parts for classic cars and trucks.
Ooh. I started to yawn, and then you said classic cars and trucks, and I went, okay. Mustang 66 Fastback, you got anything for that? I'll call you. Remember how well I treated you and talked about your business? I talked about your business. And
Okay.
Steve's an honest guy from Dove Canyon. What's your name?
Michael.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
What do you do, Michael?
I'm retired.
You're retired. From what business, Michael?
Public Works.
Public Works.
Yes.
Are you the guy?
Yes, I am.
The one guy? We drove for 12 miles, and there's one guy. Are you that guy? All right, good for you. Give him a big round of applause. All right, this part scares me, gentlemen, but we're going to do our best. I need you to put your right foot, Steve, in front of the unicycle. Mike, put your right foot behind the unicycle, just like that. We're all holding on with both hands, going up, going up, going up, going up, going up, going up. You're going up, Mike. No, we're going to do that hand there, that hand there, that one there, that one there. Do not let go of the unicycle. Do not move your feet. Don't mess with me. I'll kill you both. How you doing?
Fine.
Good. Hang tight. Here we go. Going up the bike. Okay, I must own the store that gives truck parts, because this is really heavy. Come on! He's retired. I didn't expect it from him. I know, I do. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to slide it forward, and I'm going to balance myself over the middle so I'll have very less weight pushing on you guys. And then when I say now, you'll slide it back underneath me. How you doing, Faith? Do you have faith in me? Maybe. Yeah, I don't know if I do either, Faith. It's scary here. Okay. Come on. You dropped out of college for us. Jeez. Keep your foot in front of the bike there, Steve. Move your hand behind my leg and grab the, yeah. Scoot the seat that way 2 inches. Yes, and now back underneath me, gently, there you go. Steve, give me your left hand right here, push up. Push, push, push. I need your, Mike, your right hand. Push up. When I say now, both let go of the unicycle and move your feet, but don't let go up here because I'm not very good at this. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, let go, let go, let go. Hold me up, hold me up! Don't touch me there, Mike. We are the world.
Cut it on the outside there. Send it back. This is pretty sad. I'd say we're going out, but we're not going out. All right, Faith. That's it. Come right over next to me, in between Steve and, yeah, right there. Step forward another step. Don't move, Faith, don't move. Faith, don't move, I'll pull your head right off. Give these two guys a big round of applause. You may go, guys. You may go. Faith, hand me the ball. Hand it to me. Very creative, Faith. Hand me the mouth stick. The wooden thing goes in my mouth. My mouth is the key word. It's where the sound is coming from, Faith. Bet she's a lot of fun at home. Like trying to take communion from a dyslexic priest. Close. Close. All through close. Run. Run. Give Faith a big round of applause. Faith, God bless you, and I mean that. You're adorable. God bless your 2023. What a wonderful family you have. Obviously, you've been raised very, very well. Give your parents a big round of applause. God bless you. Keep it up. I love it. Beautiful. Thank you, Faith. And Steve. Where are you? There you are. God bless you, Steve. Thank you for putting up with me. God bless your 2023. That was awesome. Thank you so much, Steve. Mike, you suck, pal. What was that? Look at that. We all come here tonight. I don't know you. You don't know me. We all know this guy now. And we didn't cure cancer, but Lord, if we didn't have a good time, how blessed are we to come out and have fun? We are really blessed. I'm stalling. Stalling because my tire is 100% flat, and I am on a carpet that seems to be grabbing this. So if this works, this is my finale. If it doesn't work, it's still my finale, because you're not going to top this. So. I'm scared. So here we go. The stage has sections, so hitting that. I got it. Ah! Trying to focus, lady. What the heck? Maturity, real mature. Scared the pants off me. You all know what it looks like, though, right? I mean, no? Awesome. You guys are so awesome. Can we have another couple minutes of your time? Another couple minutes? Ron, come on up. Give Ron a big round of applause.
Ron Pearson, everybody, give him a hand. Are we going to sit? Okay.
Here you go.
Look at that. Hey, I wanted to just take a minute, and we're running a little bit long, but just take a minute, because Ron and I were talking. Ron and I have known each other now for I don't know, probably close to 10 years.
Yeah.
Yep, good friends. And but I said, you know, Ron, I would love to hear a little bit about your testimony, about where you came, how you came to Christ. And so we were talking last night, I guess was on the phone. We were talking.
Yeah.
And you have such an interesting story. So I thought maybe you could share a little bit about it because it comes from your early age and your family.
Yeah. So I was the baby of 8 kids, and 2 kids were adopted in my family. They were actually my cousins that were in an orphanage. And my mother and father were 18 and 19. My mom got pregnant. They got married immediately and then adopted a 6-year-old and 3-year-old. My dad was 19 with 3 kids, and he was working really hard. And by the time I came around, I was the number 6. There was 8 because the stepfather had 2. But yeah, so my father was there. But my dad, you know, he had to work. He was just always gone. So I didn't really spend much time with him. Sometimes I get up early in the morning while he's in the shower, and that's how I learned how to write my name on when he'd steam up the thing, and he taught me how. So I remember that. And sometimes I'd have to be in bed most of the time before he even got home from work at night. And then one day, they came down and said, yeah, he's got to go to the hospital and check something out. And then they didn't let him come home, and they go, yeah, he's probably not going to make it. And we were in a Catholic church at the time, and my mom was part of that Catholic charismatic movement of the late 60s, early 70s. And my dad's client was a guy named Pastor Bennett, who was an Episcopal priest who was the spokesperson for that. The Catholics picked an Episcopal Protestant to kind of hedge the whole thing, and he got thrown out of his church for that in Van Nuys, and he moved to Seattle, took over a teeny church, and it exploded. And he was my dad's client for life insurance. So my mom gave him a book to read that Pastor Bennett wrote called 9 o'clock in the morning. And my dad read that, and Pastor Bennett prayed with him. And my dad got saved there. 2 days later, he died at exactly 9 o'clock in the morning. And so God gave us a symbol. But go a day prior to that, it was Christmas Eve. And Dad was going to come home on Christmas Day, and they were going to let him home to open presents and come back to the hospital. And they called about 4 in the morning and said, y'all better get down here. It's not good. He tripped, and he's not going to make it. So we all drove down. I just remember they lined us up. Whoops, there was a hallway. Maybe where the soundboard is was the door going into his room. There was a line. We had to stay behind the line, the oldest kids to the youngest. The oldest were already in their 20s. And they went one at a time, and then it was my turn, and they come out and they go, the little one's not coming. The little one's not coming. And I was just like, I want to see my dad, you know? And 2 days later, he died. And I always wondered about that. God gave a sign 9 o'clock in the morning. He gave another sign. My mom had one life insurance policy on him for $100,000 to raise 6 kids, 1972. Okay money, but she's not capable of really a big income. There was a couple that started a business. My dad started a business, borrowed $34,000. The couple was about 70 years old. They made $250,000 on him in life insurance at 70, 1972. That's a load of cash. And then they're going to sue my mom for the $34,000. So my mom was going to lay a guilt trip on him. And she said in the middle of the night, she heard the most beautiful voice she'd ever heard. She said it sounded like it came across the whole universe. She said it said, read James chapter 3, verse 5, then 3. I don't know why those exact verses, but I do know the entire book of James chapter 3 talks about controlling your tongue. Like a small flame can set a whole forest on fire. Like a small rudder can turn a ship. Your tongue is the same thing. So my mom thought, okay, this is God telling me, don't lay the guilt trip on her. So She took my godfather, who was one of the first married men to do lay priest duties in the Catholic Church, and he mediated. And this lady's in the meeting, and she gets angrier and angrier. She gets up, storms out, stops at the door, turns around, says, "How much do you want?" and wrote us a check for $4,000. So God was there. My mom obeyed, and God paid off. God was really there. So that's been my faith from that. Whoops, sorry. This is getting in the way. But that's been my faith. I've been in any number of churches over the years. I just like to see God's hand work, and I've seen it work. But when you look at my family, half of the kids went off in anger, rebellion, drugs, heavy addiction, violence, and the other half fared better. We're still damaged goods, but we fared much better. And I'm like, why did this happen? So I'm talking to my brother. It was almost 20 years ago. It's 20 years ago this year. Oh, my word.
Wow.
Talking to my brother, and I looked at him. I go, what about all those signs that God gave us when Dad died? And my brother looked at me and goes, God effed us, God effed you, God effed me, God effed Dad. And I was like, oh, he's still 11. He's stuck at 11. And I wanted to know what happened that day. I go, what happened the day you saw Dad? And he said, well, I walked in the room and Dad had all these tubes in him. He passed out. I mean, my brother passed out. Wow. And I go, oh. So now I'm really curious. What happened with my dad that day? So I called my oldest sister. And my oldest sister, I said, Sandy, Roger passed out. I wasn't allowed in the room. What happened when you went in and talked with Dad? She says, oh, Ronnie, you wouldn't believe it. Dad was so peaceful. He goes, Sandy, you need to have what I have. He had the God's peace, you know. And it's funny, you can have 6 siblings. We all experience the same thing. Half of us saw God's hand directly in it. Can't deny it. The other people couldn't see it. But God was still there. So I don't know what you're going through or who you are. We all have different things. But he's there. I'm just here to tell you, he's there, whatever you're going through. So just look and wait and honor him, because he does look out for the widows. He looks out for the orphans. And I'm an example of that. And that's my testimony.
That's wonderful. You know, it's interesting that life circumstances, we could all respond in different ways, but unless the Spirit calls a man, you can't come to faith. Yeah. And God spoke to you. And if you're here tonight, I would assume, I look out in this crowd, I assume most of you are believers. But if somebody dragged you here tonight, you don't know who Christ is. Jesus says, I'm the way, the truth, and the life. No man comes to the Father but through me. He's the gateway. Jesus also said, behold, I stand at the door and I knock. He who opens the door and lets me in, I will come in and sup with him and he with me. It's the communion that we can have with Jesus Christ, God's Son, in a personal relationship. If you're in that place tonight, reach out to him, would you? He's there. As Ron said, if you're going through anything, no matter what you're going through, he's there. And he'll deliver on his promise to be faithful to you. Amen?
And, yeah. And if you're not going through anything,
if you're not going
through anything, follow me at Ron Pearson Comedy.
Yeah.
At Ron Pearson Comedy.
At Ron Pearson Comedy.
And I've got 2 children to put through college, and I'm not asking you for anything, because I told them, each one of them, I said, it's covered. Your college is covered. I got you covered, okay? You have 4 choices. You can pick any one of the 4, whatever you want. Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines. You pick, you're good.
Thank you, Ron. Ron Pearson, everybody. Did you guys all have a good time tonight? Thank you to Felson Palad. Thank you to Andrew Desarn and his band, and Ron Pearson. God bless you. We'll see you next time.